Well, yesterday I went to the doctor to evaluate where I was mentally because I wasn't feeling like me. I was really depressed. Not to the point where I felt like harming myself, but I was depressed to the point where I just wanted to wallow away on the couch for 6 or 8 hours every day. And sometimes I would want to cry for no reason. I was having problems with being angry at little bitty things. Like I messed something up and sent myself into a complete spiral. And it wasn't anything major. And then I messed up something else again. A little bit more major, but nothing to the point. But I felt super bad about it. And that's been sent me into another spiral to where I was depressed and just wanted to lay cuddled up in here on the couch and do nothing. I didn't want to eat, didn't want to leave the house. And so I messaged friend Jamie and told her I wasn't okay and explaining what was going on. And she was like, really need to get some help. And I was texting Amy around the same time, and I don't remember saying it per se, but somewhere in the text messages I said that I don't want to change the person I am. I still want to be this. I still want to be me, despite whatever the diagnosis is, and that I'm fighting. I'm still here. And I think that's the thing that scared me the most about going to the doctor yesterday. Is I felt in my heart, I know what they were gonna say, but I didn't want them to say it. I didn't want to be labeled as what I'm diagnosed with now. And there are some close friends, a couple of coworkers, and my few family members. They know my diagnosis, but until I learn more about it myself, work out a treatment plan with my counselor, my doctor, see what we're going to go from there, I'm going to keep it somewhat private. I don't know if I'm ready to throw that diagnosis out there. And it's nothing bad. But I don't know enough about it myself to sit here and say a lot about it. But I will, don't worry. I gotta learn more, not only for myself, but for others around me. After going to the doctor, took me off the Ritalin, and I'm on 2 other medications now in that place. And today is day 1. I've taken 1 dose. So far, I've made it from 9 a.m. to almost 5 o'clock. And haven't had a meltdown yet, so still good. And it's to a point where it's a wait and see to how the medicine's going to treat me, how I'm going to act on the medication. And I'm praying that this is finally the thing that's going to help me get better. It's going to help me be the person I know that I can be. And with that being said, I'll tell you a story about what happened today. The apartment I live in, you can literally step out on the stairs, because we live upstairs, and step out and see Central Baptist, just right across the way. And we've been here for about 3 years now. And every time I walk out of the apartment, I see the steeple, and I'm like, I get this feeling in my heart that I'm supposed to be there. But come Sunday, come Wednesday, oh, I've got to work. Oh, I've got to do this. Oh, I've got to do that. And I kind of shove it to the back burner. And I've done that for as long as I've lived in the apartment. I've showed up to church a couple of times. The first time was right after my great aunt passed away. And she passed away a little over a year ago. That was the last time I set foot in Central Baptist. And I have that hungriness for God and faith, and my soul is like tug of war with God and Satan. It's like, I know that life needs a little rearranging, gotta change things, and over the past few months I believe that God has been kind of, come this way, kid. It's okay. Just give it to me and it's okay. And at the same time, I'm just casually walking past. And it's like, I'm thanking God. And I'm saying prayers. At the same time, it's like an empty prayer is the easiest way to say, like, I mean it, but I don't mean it. And that's what bothered me the most. And I feel this conviction in my heart that I need to be closer to God. And over the past few weeks, we've had some crazy weather here. And it's been foggy to where the visibility was super low at points. And, I mean, talking visibility less than a mile. And in this, amazing things have happened. And it's, I mean, I can put it into words what it is, but all I can say is it's like divine intervention from God. Like, literally, they're Central Baptist. And I had to put that small 2-second clip in there to show how close the church is. Like, literally, walk outside, you can see it. Because it's relevant to the story. Because there's been times where I've been sad, upset, and I've gone to sit outside that church. My brother's the same way. Get upset and go sit on a little bench that's outside their main entrance to talk to God. It's a comforting place. And today, like I said, I haven't had any moments to where I felt depressed or anxious or anything today. But still, I had this anchoring to do something. So I'm driving home, literally turn into the apartment complex, and I'm staring at the church, and Francesca Battistelli's Lead Me to the Cross comes on. One of my favorite songs. I look up and all I see is the steeple at Central Baptist. I got to thinking about a few nights ago when it was really foggy. Arkansas weather, like I said. And I go outside, can't see very far in front of me at all. All I see is this glow from the steeple at Central Baptist. And all I can think is, I'm supposed to be there. I feel like God is calling me there. So back to today. Literally, like I said, in my apartment complex, I drive the circle around, and I end up walking to the door at the church. And you have to ring a bell. It gets the administrative lady. And my voice was kind of shaky, and all I said was, "Is there a pastor here that I can speak to?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, come in. Just go to the office on the right." So I walk in, and she finds a pastor. And I talked to him for about 20 minutes. And I told him I'd been saved, I've been baptized. But in my heart, it felt like I was just going through the motions because that's what everybody wanted me to do. I mean, I was raised in a family to love God, which I do. And I felt that conviction a little bit, but I don't know if my heart, if I truly meant it. And that's what I was trying to tell him. And he's like, I was like, it's like a tug of war of my soul. And I feel that God is using me to help others like me, to help others that have a mental illness. And so many times I've driven past the church and felt, "Ashley, you need to be there." And I'd shake it off. But today I truly felt that I needed to be there. We prayed. I gave my pain and sorrow to God. I said, "God, thank you. And God, I give you this. And God, give me the strength to be the person you're calling me to be." And in the past, like I said, 2017, I want it to be the year that we erase the stigma that's attached to mental illness. It's also the year where I want to learn to give things to God more than what I do, because it is with Him that I'm able to do the things that I do. And the people in my life that I have are encouraging me every day to be the person I am, because no matter what mental diagnosis is, I'm still Ashley. I'm still loud, I'm still annoying, I'm still a friend, a sibling, a daughter, and good things are coming. I have that hope, and I know, thanks to Amy, that I'm the same person today that I was yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. I'm broken, but broken hearts always become brand new. And I learned that from friends, and also a song called "That's What Faith Can Do." We have the faith. We can move any mountains. We can do anything, because we're broken. We have friends and family around us that are broken. They may not speak of it, but everybody's got some kind of pain. We just manifest it differently. And you're broken together. That's what makes a family perfect. What makes friends perfect. Because we're perfectly broken. And that may not make any sense what I'm saying right now, but turn on Air One, which is 93.7, or K-Love, which is 105.3. Both stations are local. One's out of Mark Tree. I think K-Love is actually out of Jonesboro. K-Love may actually be out of Jonesboro. Turn them on. Find out that being broken isn't bad. It's a blessing in disguise. And I'm learning that. So here we go, guys.